Hey, it's Artemy. You can also call me Art, and you can find me at CUArtist pretty much everywhere. I just wanted to chat more about the setting of my comic today, because I just think it's funny. Some time ago, I think 2017 or 2018, I decided that Faragon would be set in the near future. When I first started, it was wildly varying when it took place. Once I added in magic being a thing that was revealed, I was like, near future. And didn't really want to pin it down ever, because if you give it a specific year, there's a lot more that people will think about. If you're like, oh, it takes place in 1476, you're going to think a lot more like, oh, what exactly was happening in that year, instead of saying, oh, 1470s. There's just a lot more. A precise number can bring you out of the moment, and I really just kind of wanted to play around with things and just kind of say generally near future. So something recently did make me finally pin down an official date for the comic. I'm not going to say what it is because I still agree with the fact that it will make people think a little bit harder about technology and anything. And I just don't want to live that life. But I do think it's very funny. The reason I chose a specific date is because I wanted to create astrological charts for my characters. It's really fun to designate characters into categories for me. So like a Myers-Briggs personality type, or like their Enneagram, I guess, is another one. And I think zodiac signs are another fun way to do that, but I wasn't originally planning on that. I was actually picking in tarot cards. There are like, you get 2, sometimes 3 cards for your birthday, and that can, like, they say that tells you things about yourself. And I kind of just think they are all kind of bogus, but it's fun to sort people into categories, and it can be really fun for character creation and like adding some depth to characters. But in order to get the birth cards for my characters, I really needed to actually create a birthday, and considering several of them are immortal-ish, it was definitely very interesting to try and figure that out. It is also extra fun because after I did like choose more solid dates and to give these characters birthdays, I did also put them into my phone calendar, so I do get alerts when it is a character's birthday, and I just think that's kind of fun. Yeah, I just think it's kind of nifty to have the characters' birth charts. I think it's fun. I definitely did spend some time doing that, but it made me think about I looked at what they say each category of a thing means, and kind of had to think about what would fit this character the best. And I do think that is another way that you can add depth to a character, and I think that is kind of fun. Do you sort your characters into categories? I'm curious, genuinely. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you tomorrow.